Hi everybody, this is another edition of the Shot Clock. He's Dan, I'm Mark, and let's start the clock. The Cardinals are still looking for their quarterback of the future, but Dan, Blaine Gabbert is the guy?
Oh my God, Blaine Gabbert is a guy that has already been labeled a bust. He was the number 10 pick in 2011, went to Jacksonville and didn't have much success. If you look back in Jacksonville though, he dealt with a lot of stuff. They put him on the field when he wasn't ready. He had some injuries. He went to San Francisco and he's still kind of a guy who doesn't look like there's a whole lot there. But here's what's interesting to me. I think the Cardinals are taking a flyer on guys because they realize, look, we didn't draft anybody this year. If we're good next year, we're not going to get any of those guys next year. We have to start kicking the tires. If they sign Blaine Gabbert, I would be worried for Drew Stanton because I think Blaine Gabbert would never sign here to be the number 3 quarterback, Mark.
And I think if Drew Stanton was A, the quarterback of the future, or B, ready to be a starter in the NFL, I think we know that by now.
We know it by now. He's been a serviceable backup, but I don't think anything about that kid leads you to believe he can successfully take over for Carson Palmer when he's done.
So we're going to shift to the Diamondbacks for the remainder of the Shot Clock today to talk about Yasmany Tomas and his steel glove.
Yeah. For an outfielder, he's a really good hitter, Mark. And now Torey Lovullo had to sit down with him and talk to him again about effort in the field. He botched a play yesterday and didn't really get up to chase the ball. And this is starting to get to a tipping point with him. I think the best solution for the Diamondbacks, because he is not going to ever get better as a fielder, trade him to the American League as a designated hitter as soon as possible while his bat is still hot.
The only problem with that is you're a seller. Is there a market?
It's a good point. I don't know much about that, but if there's got to be some team in the American League that wants a good hitter, I don't know. I just know his place is not in the National League, Mark.
We're out of time. Thanks for joining us, everybody.